I was never the biggest fan of Fallout 3. Not that I don't like the game, I like it a lot, and especially the side missions, but I honestly never found the main campaign that interesting whatsoever, and the ending kind of fucking shit. Everything else was pretty awesome though. Fallout 4 I fucking loved, and I was gonna put it here, but then my mind drifted over to the originals that started it all, and for a pure, raw, compact, unforgettable, and primal strategic apocalypse game, my money goes to the first game, Fallout. I also really liked Fallout 2, but to be honest, it had so much going on that in my personal opinion, the original charm and driving force behind it was kind of lost. I mean, I love big games, but bigger doesn't always mean better. And for as short as Fallout 1 is, I believe it delivered a much more focused and memorable experience to me. Not to mention the most fucking horrifying story that by the end I had no idea what to even make of it, and it stuck with me for hours after I finished it. This thing. This is one of the most fucked up things I've ever seen in a video game. And in the context of the story, it's tragic and just downright horrible. You begin the game as a vault dweller living underground with a colony while world wars raged on top of Earth's surface. And after your water recycling chip breaks, you have only 150 days, which are counted down to make the game 10 million times more stressful, to repair it. Doing that isn't easy though, as you discover from the first steps you take out of the vault. Those bodies there sum up everything you need to know. Even when these guys were so close to the safety of the vault, the world around them made them suffer. You talk to many interesting characters with lots of awesome voice acted dialogue, figure out what to do and where to go completely by yourself, learn the politics and factions at war above the surface and who is worth avoiding or messing with, loot anything and everything you can without upsetting anybody around you, especially in cities, fill up your map and take note of important landmarks and towns, find the occasional sneaky Easter egg. Oh, and yeah, fight your way through horrific mutants, scroungers and devilish creatures in order to complete side objectives and ultimately bring water back to your people. And unlike later games where you can pretty much just shoot your way out of any situation and react accordingly, here, what with it having RTS elements, all encounters run on energy meters, they're all turn-based, and every attack you do and move you make costs energy, making fights themselves a fuck ton more stressful and scary to get past, and running away sometimes is even harder. In the world of Fallout, everything wants you dead, and sometimes not even for personal reasons, it's often for the exact same reasons you're killing everyone, looting and supplies, and this makes the odd friendly NPC encounter mean that much more and make the characters a million times more impactful to the story, your progression, and just more memorable overall, especially considering that people live and die constantly, and quests fail all the time depending on your choices. In Fallout, you not only connect with the smaller and more memorable map than the other games in a more intimate way, but also feel the weight of everything on your shoulders the more secrets you uncover about the world. And I love more than anything how much the character creation and special stats system means the most in the older Fallouts. Since some quests can be skipped, some characters are sweet-talked, some armor can be worn, computers hacked, crime bosses beaten up, doors unlocked, anything you can imagine is affected by where you invest time and effort into each particular stat, which then give you little bonuses to add on that affect the whole gameplay and how it works around you. And I adore the hundreds of dialogue trees and personal character speech you can perform that come about from your stats as well. One of my favorites being if you meet the Master with no intelligence at all, like here.
So what shall it be? Do you join the Unity, or do you die here?
Join.
Die!
Join.
Die! Why am I talking? It's unlikely you even understand.
So yeah, despite the humble beginnings and dated look of the whole thing, the dense and tight design, vast, threatening world, strategic gameplay, horrifying details, and engaging narrative help make the original Fallout one of my favorites I've ever played. And seriously, fuck this guy, he's the worst. To go away and leave me, get out. Today's Pixel Empire deal in the description below is with more Star Wars goodies, and today, if you take a look at, and maybe even, God forbid, buy this awesome Millennium Falcon print, you'll actually get the Star Wars trilogy set next to it on the screen right now for totally free. And what's even better than that? Oh, I don't know, how about using the discount code CADDY on checkout for even more money off, 15% to be exact? You just can't go wrong. And until tomorrow, stay tuned and stay beautiful.